29, 29? What? Yeah, legit. Absolutely legit. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, yes, it will be an aggro deck, but before you run, I'll tell you not. This is the only deck the aggro deck I have played since probably over 1 year that I actually really enjoyed. I know, I'm sorry, but truly, this deck scales like crazy. I played 7 cards from the top of my library in one of the turns. You will see it in the video. It's just wild, man. I'm talking about aggro, and I forgot to mention the win rate. The only reason anyone plays this deck. The win rate in my games was really high. We hit 70% win rate in 10 games. And we don't even play removal because our deck is always stronger. So really cool stuff, I have to say. And it scales so crazy that it's basically like a ramp deck. This will be a 28-28. Or something crazy like this. You will see all of this in the video, so be sure to check it out. Alright, and I could not resist. If you want to see Mythic player at 1500 learning the basics of their deck and what their cards are doing, check out the video. I think it will be pretty entertaining. I had a blast on this one. Basically what you want is Katilda on turn 2, because then your 1-drop produces mana, and then you can play another 1-drop thanks to Katilda boosting your mana base. And when you untap then, you can play so many creatures. They are like, oh my god, what I'm doing with this in this game with single trespasser on my side. So this is how the deck plays. You will see it in action. You will get all the things. One thing, this is a meta deck. However, I changed something because I didn't like one of the cards. Hamlet Vanguard. I don't personally love this card. I think Adeline is simply better, especially in the deck that relies on a lot of small humans that can produce mana. So I switched 2 of them, so the deck stays kinda the same because it's basically the highest win rate version right now of this kind of the deck. Adeline seems to be way better than the Vanguard, but you know, just a fair warning. Alright, and before you see all the carnage, before we will see drawing 7 freaking cards a turn with an aggro deck, because that makes sense, right? Consider subscribing, really helps the channel, and I'm really thankful if you did it. You did it, right? Alright, and don't forget to like the video. It's the full package, right? Alright guys, I hope you will enjoy this as much as I did, and honestly I think this is the most fun aggro deck I have played since a very long time. So even if you're a control player but you want good results, you might like this one. I know. I still don't believe it, but that's the case. It was fun. Alright, have fun guys. Alright, we are going first. Our draw is not great, but I think we can salvage it a little bit, hopefully. Katilda needs to do a lot of work though. Alright, I don't mind it. Because we are on the play, we have more time before Brutal Qatar will be a thing. And that means we can at least scale. I would love to have a 1-drop. That would make our draw insanely better, but it is what it is, so we need to, you know, kinda deal with it. Our opponent is playing aggro with black color. Maybe he's just going for removal, or... Okay, I think he's just going for, you know, black creatures as well. We don't have a land for the turn. So that's a big commitment. We basically have the same situation as last turn, unless we draw a land naturally, which we are not guaranteed. Or we can just go with Augur. This way we can force a land. Alright, I will play risky. If I had a land in the hand, I would love to block this, but you know, it is what it is. And let's go with human, and then we don't need to go for the play. Huh. I cannot attack, that's the small problem. It's not a werewolf. So this was a mistake. I might hit a land then. Let's still go with Adeline. She puts way more pressure. Very unfortunate. Like every time we're wasting 1 mana that could be used to power a creature that would power another creature. So we are a little bit behind of where we should be. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. We should have like 4 creatures right now, and we have 1. And it means that he can answer and just go 1 for 1. So, not exactly great. I think Augur would be a little bit better on the next turn. Now I can trade. It seems that nothing has changed, but I know I'm drawing lands. So let's play the Augur in case it's a land. So we just got a free draw right now, and that's the good part about this card. Copper Guard, sure. We're getting hit by a lot. However, we are on the verge of scaling. I would love to not draw triple Katilda, but it's fine. I think we can play a knight after this, right? I played the... oh my god, I wasn't looking, man. Sorry for that. That's a big mistake. But I still think we can just roll the cards and get something else. So, while huge mistake, it maybe won't matter. Alright, Initiate is pretty cool. First Striker doesn't do anything. What about the counter? Counter could be good, so you know what, I'll go like this. Yeah, we are starting to scale, like 2 turns later than we should, but we are. And that's a 4-4. This can hit us probably because of the menace very easily. He's still going Ossification. He's a bit low on mana, but he still has plays every single turn, so when we are not making double plays, we are still falling behind. Alright, this is the turn. Alright, let's go like this. Then we go like this, the counter goes here. Now we can go with the knight. I mean, let's convoke. It's a little bit better. And as you can see, we can go absolutely crazy when we finally get the stuff we need. That's a land, that's why we didn't play a land. I'm learning, slowly but surely. And I could play Adeline, but we don't need to. I won't play another knight, right? I don't think we have the potential. So, know what? Man, but we can draw something. Let's see. No, we didn't. The backup counter is probably here. No, let's go for the knight, because I want to double block with this and this. So this will be blocked, and I don't want to lose Augur. It's our best card right now. We could also go for Adversary and just go super all-in. You know what, I kinda like it. We really want to go white, and now if he attacks we have lifelink, which means that it's way harder to kill us. And if he spends 2 mana to kill Adversary, then it's a little bit better for us. Alright, hexproof indestructible, but we still deal damage. When he starts whiffing, and that's where we strike. And as you can see, we can do a lot of stuff, man. Oh, especially with Thalia. Like, this is the cool part about the deck. Look how insane it scales. It's actually ridiculous. We cannot live gain, but we can still play cards. And we'll play a lot of those. Like, I played 3 creatures already. 4 creatures. From the top of my library, man. I hope you brought a sweeper. And I can keep playing those. I wish the knight wasn't here, but it is what it is. We would be at 50 by now. I think I didn't play around, right? Guys, I want to mention that all of those creatures, those 6 cards, were played from the top. An aggro deck that draws 7 cards a turn. Legit. And now we can use those to whatever. Actually, I want to use this one. And we'll go with Initiate, because that's not something we want to block. And let's go with this mana. A bit messy, but I really want to make sure that I can trade those, and then I can get the spirit if I care. Basically 3 creatures. Man, we lost like 20 something life, if not more, just because of this knight. So let's go with this guy, and probably this guy. Alright, sure. Why not? I'm still playing my only turn. This is an aggro deck. I know it's hard to tell because I drew way more cards than again with control. And I think that's it. 29-29? What? Yeah, legit. Absolutely legit. So we will attack with this guy only, because our next turn will be pretty good. He needs to kill us, so that's important, but we have what? 4, 5, 6 blockers, so I think we should be kinda okay. He should not block, in my opinion. That's definitely not the way, unless he plays a sweeper. So as you can see, guys, 29-29 and drawing 7 cards is how we play Aggro right now. I have to say, it was really fun, man. Right, we're on the draw. Alright, I mean, I'm kinda okay with it, we'll see. Alright, we drew a land, that's important. Here's Veteran, no cut down. First step achieved. He has no cut down, which means he cannot kill Thalia. Legit, right? That's a good design right there. We could also go Katilda, but they might kill Veteran in response, and we are not happy with the situation. So, first we attack. They have something. They might kill Veteran in response to Thalia, so it means that we might bank 1 damage for free. No reason not to. Yeah. This really hurts them. They want to answer our 2-drop, not the 1-drop. With the go for the throat. Especially if we put other target. Here comes the go for the throat. But it basically gave us free turn for no reason, which is pretty insane. With this I have 3 mana, right? Oh, that's a bit rough. I would really love to play this together with something. So I think the play will be this. No, we will play this. I don't get the full value, but it's okay, I have the Knight. And I also get the backup, so it means the Veteran deals a little bit more damage already. So it's basically like a haste 1-1 here. And that's not the card they want to remove. Here's the Trespasser. Good for them, but I think we can outscale it. Can I play this into stuff? I mean, I can go for insanely whiteboard. Alright, let's actually think. I can play this into creature and I will have... Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do it, man. Because this means that I have 5 creatures, which means that I can go absolutely over the top with this stuff. I mean, aggro deck, right? Man, I don't draw so many cards and play so quickly with control. Legit. Let's just keep drawing more. Oh, I'm so greedy. Let's go for this one. In case we hit a land from the top, and we can buff all of this and just overrun. As you can see, after he sees this kind of absolutely ridiculous turn, like, I was close to playing another Knight out of the tokens from the Knight, man. That's... I like the deck, but it's pretty insane, man. Alright, so it seems we might hit bad lands. That's actually really bad. We don't have 1-drop, we have all full lands. So I will keep this one. This one is a little bit better. And I think it will be this. Especially on the draw, you really don't want those like overdrawing lands. We go with this, because this doesn't really show what our deck is about. We could be bound control. This one, naming humans, kinda gives away. You know, it's probably an aggro with humans, you know? That's my point. Enchantments. Alright, it will be hard. Scrap. So far, really good. For him. Let's go with Thalia. But so far, yeah, it's not looking great for us. Especially if we get mana screws, which seems to be the case. And of course, I put the land on bottom, I know. But still, if you keep this land and you draw 1 more, you are out of the game, kinda. Bro, it doesn't work like this. I know you are learning game in Mythic, but that's not how this card works. Oh man, poor guy, he doesn't realize how his deck works. But you know, top 1500, it's just normal that you slowly learn the deck. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a freaking oopsie. Bro, I don't even play this deck and I know. Oh man. Yeah, the shame scoop is absolutely warranted. Especially, it's funny because it's like second day in a row that's Mythic player playing, I think also enchantments, has zero idea how his deck works. And that tells a lot. Alright, our opponent goes first. We have Thalia. We have decent land, so the land base is absolutely amazing here. We of course go with the Veteran, and we will get a lot of life gain, but we don't super need it. Against, I guess it's green ram probably, I would guess. We don't need more green. Alright, so this could be Zendikar. Yeah, I think we want this, even though Katilda can do a lot of stuff. I think Thalia is a little bit better, especially that we can use the Bondwarden theoretically. Alright, so this is a ramp. We need to go around Loam Speaker, that's a big problem so far. Alright, we play like this. I could attack with Thalia. The problem is I don't get stuff, and I really want stuff. So I think we will play like this. A little bit slow, but also pretty strong. Like, we ramp like crazy, just without lands. Our creatures cost creatures. So we are actually ramping harder than he is right now. I hope he doesn't have anything super scary. Alright. Not super happy about it, but it is what it is. Oh my god, I love this card. It sucks, but I still like it. The problem with this card is that it's not combat damage, it's any damage. So one lightning strike basically breaks it. And as you will see, it will happen just right now. Alright, back up. I will go, I don't know. Let's go for Adeline maybe. No good reason. I just do it, you know, kinda randomly. And the problem of mono green is that they don't have sweeper, and will absolutely go super wide because of this, as they cannot punish it really. And as you can see, Boarded Window won't be long for this ward. He was dealt 4 damage or more, so basically all it did is gain 3 life, I believe. 1, 2 and 3, and that's it. So for 3 mana and a card, Union is simply better. It's a cool card. I really wanted to play around this, but as you can see, mono green cannot handle this kind of situation. Against control decks, you don't go so wide because they can sweep you. You know that green cannot do it, and that's how we punish it. Alright, our opponent is going first. Not the best hand. We have, if we draw a land, that's bad. We need to draw 0 lands for next 2 turns to be pretty stabilized. That's a good draw, that's a very good draw. This is some kind of aggro, right? I still think we'll use 1-drop as a mana, which means that we don't need it to have a good stats, you know? Alright, on the play, so that's scary. He's doing very strong stuff, and we need to kill him before he does. Katilda is definitely needed. We need to start scaling somehow. And we are playing creatures, so that have higher attack. We might not get it in time because he's on the play. If we're on the play, I'm pretty sure we would win. But on the draw, he might actually resurrect Thalia in time. Not sure how. I guess invoke justice? My first guess. Huh. Huh. Cool. Very bad draw. That can be game losing. Alright, so what are we doing? We go Adeline into this into officer, right? And as before, I should not play everything for no reason. Let's go like this. If he wants a free trade with the token, it means he gets a little bit more damage. And if he wants to trade, he gets this forever. So it's not great for him. I'm a little bit scared of a sweeper, but I don't think right now we are already very behind. We cannot be more behind. Like, we need to absolutely go for it, because in 2 turns, like, he has big scores in the deck. It means on the next turn, from now on, he can resurrect this very easy, or even play hard cast it. Alright, that's an interesting draw. I think it's a big score. Alright, this is a pretty important play. I could buff more creatures, but I will just go full aggression mode, because this might be the biggest turn I will have this game. I mean, let's go like this. I don't think we need more. He already is blocking Adeline with something, right? Always this one is first, in case Adeline has the 3 short of attack, of initiate. Like if that was a 2-2, then it creates a creature and it's a 3-2 or whatever, 3-5. And then this can train. So that's the correct ordering nearly always. Oh my god, his graveyard is getting scarier and scarier, but if he double blocks Adeline, probably a good choice. I'm scared what he will do to the rest. And as you can see, that was our big turn. That's why I really wanted to super hit him hard. And that will be a sweeper, burn down the house, right? That's what I would expect. He can also try to hit a Thalia. Alright. He has 4 white mana, so he could invoke Justice. I think he didn't have it then. Alright, that's why we went so hard. We needed to pressure him, so if he doesn't hit everything, he dies on the next turn. This one. Opponent goes first. We have 1 drop with very good mana base. I mean, it's okay. We have a little bit stacked on 3 and 5 drops, so that means that if he breaks this, we are in some trouble. And he's definitely on the play. Let's go. Of course, whenever we open with Veteran, it's always some kind of toxic, but maybe it's just humans with Scrap. Let's see if that will be green or white. I think it's humans, but... Oh, alright. I mean, it is kinda nearly human. Like, he was at some point he was a human, alright? It's nearly hit. We will go with Katilda, and we start to ramp a little bit. We need to go super hard, because we will die to Sadistic Pilgrim very quickly. Especially that he can sneak some damage with Scrolf. So we have like 1 extra turn after this to set up. I mean, life gain. Okay, life gain is actually important. Maybe I misread it a little bit. This is already his prime target. I think we go like this. I don't want to trade against Ella's Ilkor. So it means that Katilda with counter is not useful. I want to go super wide. Alright. And this can mitigate Scrolf a little bit, so it's okay. Let's see. 3 mana is a lot. Big plays come in 3 mana slot, so it can be Brutal Qatar, it can be removal. We'll see. If he wants to remove Katilda, he needs to do it right now, before we untap. See? That's why we didn't put counter there, because it was already the best target for his removal. Because he really wants to negate the life gain. And right now at least we get rid of Scarf, so the Scarf cannot attack. He should attack. I think it's a mistake. And that's fine. We like mistakes. So, how do we play this one out? We could go Veteran into Vanguard. That's pretty good. It's something you might remove, but still. Okay, it's Scrap. Man, this priority just scared me. It was like, did I misread something? Is there something more I didn't notice? Oh, you are not a human. It's fine. A 5/5. I think it will be a 5/5, so it's still good. Like, cool and good. Man, my commentary sometimes, like, it just, flows, and then I think, man, what am I saying? Our opponent is down to 2 cards. Only 3 mana, that's not a lot of options, so I really hope that he stops having answers to whatever we have. Cut down, acceptable. It negates some life gain, but he doesn't have more cards, so this won't deal a lot of damage. We can go Aether with this one and try to play stuff. Yeah, we could go with the Knight as well. So maybe we get 1 big hit to our face and then we go. We could also start attacking. The question is he playing sweepers? I don't think so. So it means we can go super wide and that will be okay. So we play like this. And he has double white, so he probably doesn't have go for the throat. See? So good at magic. That's so broken. Oh my god, that's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. At least on this side of the of the game. Let's go with Recruitment Officer in case we whiff on the creatures. And as you can see, when they see this kind of scaling and they don't play Sweeper, they cannot match it. Even if they get good cards from the top, they play 1 a turn and we play like 3 or 5 or 7. Alright, our opponent goes first. Oh, Sushi. Hello. I don't remember what he plays, but I think he was pretty good. Let's take it. Not my favorite hand, but I will take it. Because he's Azorius control or something like this, it means that I cannot just wait until my 2-drop because he's on the play, which means he will make disappear Thalia and I'm kinda out. That's just not good situation. We missed the land, so it's looking awful. So we are on the draw with missing lands against Sunset Reverie. I mean, yeah, that's a nice aggro start for sure. However, we will try. He probably will play a sweeper, right? Let's attack first and see if he taps out. If we get the training, it's already pretty decent. Like, you really want this training thing. That's a Voidrant. I mean, that's okay. This means that we can play Thalia and at least force his 1 mana to be awkward. Not the perfect play, you know, when you miss lands and you are on the draw, it's never perfect. But at least he's super tapped every turn. Still no mana. Oh boy, so good. So we are going with pairs. Initiate with Officer because then they can train. So he needs to answer before you attack, usually. Which means he hopefully taps out a little bit. He didn't answer before, maybe he doesn't have anything then. Not looking super hot, but you know, we are trying to do what we can. No, that's not a great play, but it is what it is. I have to. If he has a sweeper, we need to rebuild from this into this, because if I don't pressure him, I will lose anyway. And my hand is already game losing. Like, that's a really bad hand compared to his insanely good hand, so we are already super behind just by draws. Like, look at this, it was only life gain, removal and sweeper so far, and we got mana screwed, so not where you wanna be. He still probably has counter spells. He didn't play single one because we were pressuring him, so there's very high chance he has something. Let's try to hit something, but it's like so far he has all the answers and even more. And he's also on the play. And we also got really bad draw, so as you can see he's like, you could not stack your deck better than this man. Maybe cut down on turn 1, that's it. And we cannot even play our spells. I'll give him a good game, but honestly, it's like an aggro. He got way better opening than I did. Alright, we are good enough to be on the play. Land base is good. It should go pretty okay. We go with the... I should play planes, but I don't care. I'm playing aggro, so I will win anyway, right? But still, it definitely should be a planes. Alright. In this kind of situation you want Thalia, because this means they need 1 mana removal that hits Thalia, or they cannot cast anything except the creature. Here's the Vanguard, that's fine. That is fine. I would love to not get mana screwed, but you know, we need some realistic expectations. Let's burn ourselves a little bit. Another mistake, I should be attacking first, then playing stuff, because I already showed him what is my strategy, and now I give him decision. Alright, so now that you know everything, do you want to react? Still I won't. Told you, it does not matter. I'm playing aggro on the play with Thalia and 1-drop. So yeah, but generally I played it very poorly. Alright, we are going first. Not the best 1-drops for the situation, but we'll take them. I mean, let's go. I was thinking about Initiate, but theoretically we can be against Mono-Red and then live game matters. We need to start hitting lands though. You know what, we'll just try to go for super crazy ramp. This deck is insanely explosive. When you start stacking all this stuff, man, it's just literally crazy. A little poor underdog. Alright, so we will play like this. Is the mana right? We'll go with Adversary for no mana, that kinda sucks. But still, let's go. It is what it is. We really want those tokens. As you can see, poor guy just played 2 lands and a creature, and look at our board. And we are also a little bit mana screwed, which is not perfect. Alright, let's see. We definitely have a lot of work to do. That really feels like Path of Peril, and I really don't like it. But I'm at 25, so I don't care. Please don't Path of Peril me, because I will really cry. Alright, perfect. Good. Alright, he has really early game hand as well. So it will be a bit closer than I expected it to be. Alright, so I think we pay with those. I definitely want to try and initiate, right? So I will tap this guy. And I could also tap this, and then we go for Adversary for 6 mana, I believe. I think we could. And then we swing with the rest, they train, and it's absolutely over the top. And if he has no sweeper, and he didn't seem to have a sweeper, he just cannot scale with us.